Hello, this is for Libra, sun, moon, or rising. Or, of course, if you're a cross watcher, which means this showed up on your For You page or you felt drawn to it, then there very well could be a message here for you as well. Like I said, if it showed up on your For You page, spirits could be saying, hey, this is for you too. So check it out, see if it resonates. Use your intuition because this is a general reading. This reading is timeless, so it does not matter when I created it or posted it. If it showed up on your page or you felt drawn to it, that's when you were supposed to see it. So we're going to start off by asking Spirit, what is this reading about? What is this reading about, spirits? Love, money, career. What do we got going on today? Start pulling. What's coming in for this particular person or people? So this deck is something that I don't use very often, so I don't even know like how these cards correlate to the other cards, but I'm just going to go off the imagery because honestly that's kind of works better for me anyway. So we have 21, the world tree. So maybe this is the world, which it's 21, which would break down to 3, so we'll keep that in mind. There's a snake down here. Is that a two-headed snake? Kind of looks like it might be. And then a bird. So let me show you the picture. The world tree. We're going to get some clarification on that. We also have the standing stone. So this is number 11. I feel like this could be justice because there's scales there. And it says harm none. So again, you know, number 11 is a manifestation number, first of all. If this were the justice card in my regular deck, I would say that that just means that, you know, karma. And this could involve a court case of some kind. This to me kind of reminds me, you know, how Stonehenge is kind of a very religious, not religious, but spiritual place. There's a spider and a web, so that can talk about like community, you know, weaving your web of networking with people. But yeah, so the 11 to me is like manifestation. And it says harm none. You know, harm none, do what you will is the Wiccan creed. So it's like, you know, you can manifest as long as you're not harming anybody. You know, and that's another thing. A lot of people think manifestation is, if I manifest this, I'm taking it away from somebody else. But I don't think that's the way manifestation works, and this is why. Because there's a lot of people that believe in parallel dimensions. So some people believe, you know, if you're manifesting, you're just bringing something to you. But the reality is, or the other theory, which I believe is the reality, because I've messed with it, and it kind of seems like with the Mandela effect and stuff like that, it's like, it's kind of seems like it absolutely could be true. But it's like you have these parallel dimensions, and there's, in all these different dimensions, there's you in this life, and there's these different circumstances. So you're just pulling yourself into a higher vibration, a higher vibrational timeline. You're moving timeline. So you're not necessarily taking this person away from somebody else. You know, it's, I don't know how to describe it, but basically, but also this tells me like, you know, you can manifest, but I always throw in, just in case, I like to throw in harm to none or to me, let my spell or manifestation be consequence free. So mote it be, you know, it's 3 times 3. So like, you know, those are the things that I always say, whether I'm doing a spell or manifesting, because I don't want to harm anybody. You know, it's like, give it to me as long as it's not harming anybody. But I also see a lot of spirals here. I don't know what that, like a maze. I'm gonna get clarification on these and see if other cards will give me more clarity. But this world tree, you know, what is a tree? A tree stands strong and firm, and so does a stone. So something about standing firm. Tree, you know, trees are very synchronistic with us. I mean, they, you know, breathe in our, what, CO2, is that what it is? Am I wrong? And breathe out oxygen. We breathe in oxygen and breathe out CO2. It's very synchronistic, symbiotic with us. They provide shade. you know, wood, which we need for fires. We would need, you know, to burn things for fires. So, I mean, trees are very important to our world. And what would we do without oxygen, you know? Like I said, if you need fire. But again, this is the world tree. So maybe this is the world card. I don't know which one it links up to, but I'm going to get some clarification on that. That's the problem with working with decks you're not used to. But like I said, I usually go off of the imagery anyway. Spirits, can you tell me more about this world tree card? Can you clarify that? What does that mean exactly? It could just mean stand firm. Show the world, you know. Stand firm. See if the Nine of Wands will pop out again. That's Wounded Warrior. Keep going. Like I said, the standing stone. It's firm. It's standing up, and it's number 11. And if that is justice, like I said, it has to do with your karma. Balancing out the scales, balancing energy, balancing out the karma. What is this world tree card, Spirit? What's coming in for, what is this reading about, and what is this world card? Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so the Queen of Pentacles, like, look at her too. She's sitting in her power. It's almost like she looks kind of smug, but not necessarily in a mean way. But she's like, yes, I know I'm that bitch. But she's firm. She's strong. She's in her power. She's strength. That's what I'm getting from these cards. What is this world? We have the sun. Nice. So when you do this, when you stand in your power, you get firm, you set boundaries. You're also protected here with this, you know, the standing stone is protected by a circle of rocks. It's like their, you know, circle of protection. When you manifest, you're manifesting. And then there's light beaming down. And then there's sun shining through in the world card as well. So, and then we have the sun card. So 3 things about light and sun. And warmth, clarity. I mean, look at how excited she is, how she's just basking in the sun, and it's just, she's so happy. So that's what you have coming in for you. I still don't know if this is like money or love. We do have the Queen of Pentacles, so probably money, but let's see if we get more pentacles. Is this love or money? Can you clarify, please? What is this? What is this? Love or money, please? Yeah, I think this is money. This is a money reading so far. This is, you've planted some seeds. So there's something you've done in regard to this, maybe a career project or something you've done at work. You've planted seeds. And it's got, what you don't see is how deep and strong these roots are. That's what I wanted to say with this tree too, is that, you know, it does seem to have a lot of like very strong roots. Yeah, it shows these roots down here at the very bottom of the card. It shows these like roots. So something to do with having this project, this career, or whatever you're doing for money has very strong roots, and you're just starting to see a little plant. But like I said, it's got some super strong roots, and you're nurturing it. You're nurturing it with your manifestations, with your positive thinking and feeling emotions. You're nurturing it with your energy here. He's kind of using his hand to nurture it. It's planting the seeds and waiting for that last final harvest, and it's going to come. What else, spirits? The moon. So there are things regarding this situation that need to come to light. There are things that are kind of veiled from you. I do notice the black and white wolves, so that could potentially be yin and yang. It could be yin and yang in yourself, but it also could be a twin flame sign. This could be something having to do with your twin flame. I do feel like a lot of my readings kind of go there, where once you boss up and learn your soul's purpose and your twin does the same and you come into union, you guys would be working together. So I mean, this could have something to do with that, or just the fact that you are a twin flame. Very, very full moon. I mean, right now you may feel like you're drowning. It's getting late. And this is number 18, which breaks down to 9, which would mean the end of one cycle going into a new cycle. Like I said, with the sun, we have 19, which breaks down to 10, which is the end of a cycle. So you're going from 9 to 10. You're almost at the end of a cycle here. And something to do with your money is about to come to harvest. Right now, you're still nurturing it. What else, Spirit? Anything else? Awesome. So it has something to do with you connecting to your higher self, meditating, getting information from the divine, inspiration from the divine. It also could, when the Queen of Cups comes out for me, I also feel the need to tell people, even if you've heard this a million times, if you watch my videos, that you might have a money block that needs to be removed. So just in case, if that's what this card means, I would go to YouTube. There's lots of hypnosis videos, subliminals, binaural beats even. But I would just do like type in subliminal for removing money block and listen, pick one video that has good reviews or that's, at the top. Listen to that every night for at least 2 weeks before you switch out the video. And that will help you remove money blocks. I am doing the same. I definitely feel like I have a money block. I know I do. It's because over the years, society, family puts things into our head and it gets deep rooted into our subconscious. We don't even know it's there. And it's like money doesn't grow on trees. Like I said, I was just doing a live and I mentioned, I'm trying to manifest the lottery win. Why not? I heard somebody say something like, the universe doesn't know the difference between $1 and $200 million. It's all the same to them. And so like one time I manifested winning the Publishers Clearinghouse. Guess what I got in the mail? $10 check from Publishers Clearinghouse. But I appreciate everything, universe. That's part of it, appreciating the small stuff. I appreciate every little thing. But actually, now there's a new video that I watched saying that that's when you know your manifestation is going to come and it's working, is when you actually start getting these little things all over the place, little wins. So had I known that back then, maybe I would have appreciated it even more. But I've learned a lot, and that's the thing, learn about the law of attraction, because it's not as simple as just think positive. That's part of it. But it's learning how to talk the language of the universe. So anyway, what I was saying is I'm trying to manifest the lottery. Well, my mom's always telling me, you don't want to win the lottery. It'll ruin your life, because it's true. When you get a lot of money, people change. You don't necessarily change. Maybe you do, but the people around you change. And I don't know how I'm going to deal with that if that were to happen. It's like you don't want to tell people, but at the same time, you want to tell people. And if I ever did manifest the lottery, it's like, excuse me. And my throat chakra. It's like, do I want to tell people? Part of me would want to scream it from the rooftops on my channel so that people know, look, it actually works. Because if I could do that, that I've told the universe, I'm like, if I could do that, then that would be like proof to people, that it, because manifesting, success with this, anybody can be successful if they put the hard work in, right? But, doing something like that, well, but then there's a part of me that's like, well, gosh, if you tell people, then everybody's going to expect something and this and that. And it's just, that's how people have the lottery curse, is because they just give their money away left and right, and they spend it left and right, and they don't plan. And then before you know it, they're broke, or they're, going bankrupt. They're like, owe money. So worse off than they were before. So if I won the lottery, I would definitely be smart about it. And I've kind of told the universe, it's like, but I'll still help people. And, there'd be a certain amount of helping, I guess, but only if I felt called to it. But anyway, so that's my money block. I think I've got a couple of money blocks. It's like the money doesn't grow on trees. It doesn't come easily. My mom's saying, you don't want to win the lottery. It would ruin your life and blah, blah, blah. I did read some lottery stories about like some lottery winners. And like I said, they call it the lottery curse. A lot of people have bad things happen to them and stuff like that. But people trying to kill them and stuff like that. It's like, you know, when you put yourself out there on social media even can be kind of dangerous, but it's my soul's purpose and I'm being told to do it. And so I have to just trust in the divine and trust that everything is going to be okay. And they're telling me I'm divinely protected, both in the spiritual realm and in the physical. So got to trust in that, you know, and got to live my life's purpose. So, and if I win the lottery, you know, it's like, if that's part of my purpose, if they gave it to me so that I could spread the word and have people take notice so they could listen to this good information and this good advice and help people, then maybe that's what I do. But, so you have to set some firm boundaries though. Let's just put it that way. And any kind of money, I do notice that. Like my mom she wasn't really rich necessarily, but she definitely had more money than like her siblings, and she was pretty successful. And I do see, and she helped me and my brother out, and I notice, you know, our behavior and other people's behavior. They expect her to always pay for things and host Christmas and do this and that because she's the one with the money. And it's like, it's really not fair to expect somebody to be the one to always pay for things just because they have more. I mean, especially if they worked hard to get that, you know, but anyway. Okay, so this is a really phenomenal reading so far because I have the Queen of Pentacles, the Sun, you working hard on something. Definitely something's coming into fruition. I'm going to stop the reading right here and I'm going to go into the extended. So if you want to watch the extended, you can go down to the description box and find the link down below. Click it. It'll take you to my Patreon. And just know that I think when you first see it, it'll say like, if you sign up, it's $5.55 per month. But just know that you can cancel at any time. You don't have to stay monthly. If you do stay a monthly patron, I wholeheartedly appreciate it. I appreciate the support. I definitely need the support to keep going right now. Otherwise, I got to go back to the office and do this part-time. But I hope you find value from the extendeds. That is one of the tiers. I have some other tiers on there. But anyway, so you just letting you know that it is $5.55. I have seen other readers charge as much as $8 just for one reading, you know, extended reading. And I don't think that's a bad price at all. I'm just letting you know that that's my price. And it's basically works like this, like you sign up for a month. And so whatever time frame you sign up for, I believe you can go back and watch all my extendeds that I've done up until this point, and then all the extendeds that I do for that month or that time period that you pay for. And like I said, you can do it monthly and keep going, or you can cancel it. Just know that I'm also starting to put end screen on my videos. So when this video ends, you'll see these links on the video that say, like, one might be a playlist, one might be my picture, and I think that's to click if you want to subscribe. By the way, if you're not already subscribing, please do. Please click the notification bell, click like, comment, share. All that stuff helps me to help other people. I really appreciate it, and I'm sure that the spirits, I'm manifesting that you will get good karma by doing so. And the spirits would obviously want to, they're trying to get me to do my soul's purpose. So I'm assuming they give you good karma. So, and it helps others, like I said. That's my mission. So I'm going to end this reading here. If you think this has to do with you, or you're interested in knowing what's going to happen, we're going to dive more into what will happen in the next 6 months to a year or sooner, because this is telling us kind of generally what's going to happen. We're going to find out more. We're going to find out what's coming soon. And then maybe get some advice cards and things like that, maybe some charms and stuff like that. So blessed be, and I'll see you over in the extended. Thanks.